Hi everyone, I'm Rob Schmidt, and having spent 10 plus years as a full-time substitute teacher in the Los Angeles Unified School District, not only do I feel qualified to condemn the actions of the teacher in the Narbonne High School in the Harbor City area, I feel required to do so. You see, not only do I know what it's like when the kids try to push your buttons in a classroom the way she claims the kids were trying to push hers, I also know what it feels like to have the pain of an appendectomy going on, because roughly 5 years into my tenure, I had an emergency appendectomy during the school year and I didn't utter any profanities, let alone the F word. And frankly, if I had $1 for every time the kids try to push my buttons in the school district, I would be a multi-millionaire by now. The realities are that when you're in a classroom, when you're running a classroom, you have to set a standard, and she failed to do so. Now, even though the kids are not supposed to have cell phones or other recording devices, the reality is that they did. She got caught. And even though it's illegal to tape a conversation in the state of California unless all parties involved are consenting, the reality is things happen all the time that shouldn't. If she hadn't lowered herself, she wouldn't have this problem. I also think it was unprofessional for her colleague in this case to out her. There are better ways to handle it. But guess what? If she hadn't used the F word, she wouldn't have given her colleague anything to use against her, but she did, and they did. I don't think that she'd be fired for this, though. It's my understanding that this is a first offense, so I would handle it in the following way. I would write it down, I would document the event, documentation is important, and I would suspend her for a period of time no greater than 2 weeks. Why? She didn't single out a certain student, and she certainly did not make physical contact with a certain student. She needs to be held accountable, so does the student that taped her, but she needs to be held accountable, but a suspension is more than enough in this case. I would love to hear your thoughts on this one, ladies and gentlemen, so please share them with me in the YouTube message center. And I hope you all have a great holiday season in this 2013.